Hello. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday to everybody. Go out there and support your favorite taco truck. And we are here at Anthropocene as our word of the day. Word of the day relating to or denoting the current geological age viewed as a period which human activity has been dominant influence on the climate and the environment. So that is our word of the day. How is it used? The Anthropocene is marked by a dramatic increase in human activity and the subsequent impact on the planet. So there we have our word of the day. So our show is brought to you for information and educational purposes only. It's your responsibility to do your own due diligence. And as we say that, we move over to the heat map of the S&P 500. NVIDIA is down slightly. AMD continues to trend, and so does Intel. Amazon is up and Tesla is down. Consumer defensive seems to be up. Entertainment and telecom services. App is up 7.64%. It is our stock of the day. And then we move over to the crypto range, which is down today. People taking their profits. See, it is pretty red. BNB and APT are the only risers today. You can see its effect on that Microsoft, but onto strategy, down almost 9 points today. So that is the story with that one. I think we missed looking at the indexes yesterday. The NASDAQ is off a half a point. The equal weight is down even more, down 7.74%. The S&P 500 is off 0.37%. And the equal weight, see if I can clear my throat, is down 0.44%. Small cap is down 1.07%. Oh my. And then the Dow Jones is down 0.19%. Here's the KDBWB and the financials, off 0.43%. Financials holding steady there. That's a positive sign. Here's SOFI, gets a little bit of a bounce off its 20-day moving average, up close to 7%. It is still in a power zone. The 10-day is above the 20 is above the 30, and the 30 is way above the 50. Go over to our VIX. The VIX gets a nice bounce today, up nearly 5%. 10-year treasuries are collapsing, trying to fill the gap from yesterday, down 0.84%. 20-year treasuries doing about the same, off 1.02%. Onto aerospace, continues higher. Wonder if I can bring up this Ultimate Machines. So I can't seem to bring up Ultimate Machines, but that was a big mover yesterday. I'm going to pause the show here, see if I can find that. So this is Unusual Machines. It popped into the profit zone, kind of streaked out of it yesterday, and it's pulling back a little bit. So that is the story with that one. And now we move over to nuclear. Still moving a little higher. Our Oklo stock that we have in our portfolio is pulling back a little bit, off 3.2% today. Energy pulled back and then bounced, up 0.16%. Communications off 0.39%. Utilities continues higher, up nearly 0.5%. Real estate pulls back to the 20-day moving average. Not a good sign to see. Home builders really diving here, of 2.56%. Looking at the consumer discretionary is slices through its 20-day moving average. Tesla is down strongly today. And Amazon is holding steady. Biotech holding steady. Our other biotech ETF holding steady as well. On to software, pulls back to the 20-day moving average. Technology is selling off 0.67%, gets close to the 10-day. Infrastructure pulls close to the 10-day. Semiconductors is getting close to the 10-day as well, off 1.84%. Airlines are diving, down 1.47%. So there's generally a lot of profit taking, it looks like. And we see it in the industrials, pulling back 0.57%. Healthcare rises slightly, 0.08%. Consumer staples get a big jump in consumer staples as it nearly hits bottom. Building materials slide to the declining 10-day moving average. And here's metals and mining falling as well. And finally onto uranium. It's pretty flat for the day. So that is where we are there. Now we're going to take a look at this is Dell. Gets out of the pivot zone here, rises 3.51%. I'm going to adjust this so we see the volume. Volume is pretty strong today. Cedera Therapeutics up nearly 6%. It's pretty stretched. I'm not sure if I would buy it right here. Dragonfly up 13.68%. Canadian provider of drone solutions. So it's in the aerospace and defense area. In the Bitcoin area, IREN, for some reason, just continues to take off, up nearly 7%. Rigetti Computing is up 5.27%. They cannot get enough buying. Look at all these ants, institutional ants buying over here. We have Black Sky Technology rises into its pivot zone of 5.49%. Geospatial intelligence. And then we get to Neocorp Development, computer-based technology related to post-quantum. Wow, look at that thing take off, up 51% today. Post-quantum or cryptography for applications in the blockchain. Oh, that's why it went off. So that is story with BTQ. If we can adjust this so we can see which is up next. And finally, we're going to look at Clean Spark. Shoots through the profit zone, up a little over 3%. So Clean Spark had a cup, not much of a handle, and just shot through the pivot zone as we get this institutional buying up here. And it is just taking off. What we did miss are a couple up here I'm going to take a look at. United States Antimony, producer of antimony metals. It's taking off here. Broke through this little consolidation with a bounce off of the 10-day moving average. It is in a power zone and keeps getting a lot of buying, up 7.54% today. USA Rare Earth jumps up 7.41%. I think it's a little bit extended here. You might look for a pullback, get a chance to get in. And finally, Energy Fuels trying to break out of this little consolidation. Could be a partial buy point. It is still pretty well extended from this area over here. It is in a power trend. Earnings aren't for 24 days, and earnings are supposed to be up 130% next year. So that's kind of our chart analysis for the day. And we are going to jump over to something I missed earlier. So if you're at all concerned on pretty high equity prices, the crypto market coming back down, this might be a good place to park some of your money. Goes up when the market goes up, does not come down when the market goes down. Beats index investing by about 5%. Could have saved a lot of money in 2008 if you had parked a portion of your portfolio here. So that is the story there. Now we're going to move over to our quote of the day. And our quote of the day: nature is painting for us, day after day, pictures of infinite beauty, if only we have the eyes to see them. John Ruskin, English art critic. So I don't want to hold you with my raspy voice today, but hope everybody has a great day. Go out there and lift somebody up and make somebody remember the moment that you touch them. Thanks again. This has been Money, Markets, and Motivation with Mike.